Hey everyone, so welcome to your October readings. Of course, this is for the whole month of October. It is a much larger spread than my weeklies. It will not resonate with everybody, but hopefully you can take something back with you. It is a general reading, of course, and also check out your rising and moon signs as well for more clarity. And what else? Oh, I do personal readings now. That's in my About section, the About tab. If you just look on by the videos now, there's an About tab. If you're on a phone, you have to slide it over a little bit more, or else you can't see it. So with that, I guess, hi Aries, how you doing? This is your October 2019 reading, and we're going to see what the universe has to say to you about maybe clarification, upliftment, advice, or maybe a given situation. So, my dear Aries, October 2019, and I hope you're doing well. Let's begin. All right, so the first top cards here are the past. Then we have the present time. Then we have advice from tarot, or some things you may have to overcome. And right next to it, we have the future, and usually the future is around 3 months. However, it's a little hard to pin time down with tarot. And your overall energy is the King of Cups. So, and the King of Cups doesn't let his emotions weigh him down. He makes very logical decisions, and we need to keep our energies balanced, especially when we're trying to move forward and make choices. So that's your overall riding energy for the month. So let's see what we have here. In the past, we have the Two of Wands, which is making a decision, and basically making that decision and waiting for your ships to arrive. We have the Chariot, so whatever decision you made on was moving quickly and moving in a victorious way. You have the Eight of Wands, which means information could have been coming through, and then ordeals. And then you have the Ten of Swords here. So it's interesting. So you made a decision, was moving forward, and then it looks like new information came in that kind of gave you the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords is like big time disappointment, someone stabbing you in the back, that kind of thing. So let's find out what's going on, my dear Aries. Why this Ten of Swords is happening here. So you have presently you have the World card rather, which means new endings and beginnings. And sounds like from this, it sounds probably a good idea because you need a new start. You have the Ten of Pentacles here too, which is all about building dynastic wealth, about building family wealth, about abundance. So a beautiful card to have. And then right next to you have the Four of Pentacles, which is either it could be saving money, could definitely well be saving money, saving towards the future, or it could be not letting go of things, not giving and receiving, not feeling a lack of, and therefore holding on to something. And then you have the Ten of Cups here, which is the fulfillment card, the happy ever after card. So interesting. I mean, you got a lot of good cards here, and then I feel one or two, and I'm just like, okay, what's going on? We are going to get clarifiers for these. The advice, you have the High Priestess, which is usually about intuition, the secrets being revealed, higher learning, could be also spiritual learning. I think in this case, it's probably telling you to listen to your intuition. You have the King of Wands, which is, I think it's just a reminder that you need to go forward as the King of Wands. King of Wands is a fire energy, which you are. And the king goes after what he wants. He sees what he wants and he goes after it. He is about inspiration, creativity. He's about getting things done. And I think the universe is saying you need to do that, or continue to do that with the Chariot here. You have the Knave of Swords, which is new information, communication, coming in, or it could be truth and justice too, but it is a knave. So it could be just, I think, more new information coming in. You have the Hangman here too, which is sometimes a hangman can represent that the universe is saying, what we have to give for you, the timing isn't right. We need to put you on pause for a bit because all the parts and pieces haven't fallen into place yet. However, it could also mean that you have to look at things in a different perspective, a different way than you did before. And in this particular aspect, I'm probably going to say that you need to look at things in a different way. Hence also with the High Priestess here, follow your intuition and think about what you're doing. And sometimes we have to look at things in a different way, like new information, how to process new information and look at this new information in a different way. For the future, we have Two of Swords, which is all about crossroads, decisions, that kind of thing. Then you have the Seven of Swords, which is either self-sabotage or someone trying to get away with something, someone being deceitful, someone not being quite honest with you. Then we have the Four of Swords, lots of sword energy right here. The Four of Swords is about retreat, could be about sickness, could be about just reflecting on the situation. And then we have the Knave of Chalices, which could be a new offer of love, it could be a new unexpected offer, because it's a little fishy in there, a new unexpected offer, emotional offer. And it doesn't necessarily have to be an offer of love, it could be anything that makes you emotionally content. It could be a new job offer, it could be, somebody telling you some really good news that will help your finances down the road. But it is about keeping your emotions in check for the whole month. So let's get some clarifiers on this, my dear Aries. All right. I kind of want to know a little bit more about the decision you made here, first of all. So Two of Wands, please. Can I clarify for the Two of Wands? We have the Seven of Wands. So standing your ground on something. You made a decision to stand your ground, from what I can see here. And you decided to move on with it. Okay, well, you planted your choice and you were going with that choice. Can I get a clarifier on the Ten of Swords, please? Can we get a clarifier on the Ten of Swords? The Two of Pentacles. So juggling money. Could have been juggling money, resources. Doesn't necessarily have to be finances, but it could have been juggling a lot of different things. If there's a love thing too, you've been juggling, different people. But it looks like you seem to have made a choice, and now you're juggling. I want to do another clarifier on the Ten of Swords, please. Can I have another clarifier on the Ten of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, please? It's also about, twos are about balance too, so maybe you have to balance yourself in some way. Because you had the number 2 here too, about balance, about choices. 2 could also be deals too. There's 2 of, let me see. The Lovers, kind of the same thing coming out, what I'm just saying. About, this could have been deals. This could have been, if it's a romance, could have been your partner. Could be a business deal. And again, see with the Two of Pentacles, I'm thinking it's more of a business deal here. Then it sounds like it went south. Somebody was stabbing you in the back. That's what the Ten of Pentacles is all about there. I mean, the Ten of Swords, rather. So it sounds like whatever happened didn't go well. It involved another person, obviously. So this wasn't a completely internal thing. This is your external world. And it was new information came in from this. So now I'm kind of curious. I'm going to do another clarifier on the Two of Wands and the Seven of Wands. Can I get another clarifier on the Two of Wands and Seven of Wands, please? Can I have another clarifier on the Two and Seven of Wands, please? Clarifier, please. Temperance, balance. Oh my God, all these twos coming out. Patience, but balance. But holding your ground. But still, the 2 is also about deals, about again balancing, making an offer. And you decided to do what you did. You held on something in the it moved on. Whatever decision you made moved on. But then you got information. So maybe you did make a deal with a company, a new business partner, something that just didn't pan out well. It was moving forward, but then this new information came in, and you found out this person quite wasn't on your side. So this is also why I can see why the overall riding energy here is to keep your emotions, together. But you have a new ending and beginning. This is like a karmic card, basically. It's a major arcana saying this is a new ending and beginning. So I'm going to get a clarifier for the 10 of Pentacles. Can I get a clarifier for the 10 of Pentacles, please? Can I clarify the 10 of Pentacles? Because it looks like, Knight of Cups. So a new offer will be made. A new offer will be made. The 10 of Cups, again, the Knight of Cups is all about emotional starts, about love, maybe an offering love or loving offer that is helping you to make this change, because this is a brand new beginning now. So we're moving out of this cycle, whatever was the disappointment. We're moving into a different cycle here, and this new offer will help you bring all this great abundance and all these beautiful coins. Let's do a clarifier for the 4 of Pentacles, please. Can I clarify for the 4 of Pentacles, please? Clarify for the 4 of Pentacles. All right, so we have the Knight of Swords. So it's basically about information coming forward. So why you're holding on so tightly. New information may come forward that you may feel like you need to hold on a little bit more. Let's get another clarifier for the Knight. Can I get another clarifier for the Knight and the 4 of Pentacles, please? Oops. Secrets, things not known. There's a little bit of fear here. Fear. I think you have a little bit of fear unknown. I think what the problem is, I think you're fearing. You may be fearful of going forward, maybe with this new offering. That's what kind of seen, because the way this is playing out is that this is ending, whatever this was here, and there's a new beginning here for you. But you're a little, what's the word I want? You're a little fearful, a little jumpy after what has happened. So you're not quite trusting this. You're still holding on a bit, even though this new information was given to you. You're a little fearful, but it is telling you that you have the 10 of Cups here. That this is real. That it wants to bring you this change. It wants to bring you this new beginning of this financial stability. And it is saying trust your intuition. I'm going to get a clarifier for the Knave. The Knave of Swords. I'm going to clarify for the Knave of Swords. King of Wands. And the King of Wands goes for what he wants, goes after what he wants. Especially maybe with whatever new information you have or idea. This is a new idea that you may have come up with, that you need to go forward with it. Don't be afraid to take your ideas and run with them. I feel that's what the universe is saying, because the King of Wands goes after what he wants. He's not afraid. He's all about creativity, about passion, abundance. He's a go-getter. And I think it's saying that maybe you just have to look at things in a different way now. Follow your intuition. Follow truly what's with you, what you feel inside. You will have to make a decision, obviously, about this, I believe. So can I have a clarifier on the 2 of Swords? Clarify on the 2 of Swords, please. And again, it's another 2, balancing out of energies. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you will have to make the decision about this. Someone's offering you a new way of making money, perhaps. They're offering you new financial stability, something that involves finances that looks like a thing. I think you're going to be a little fearful, a little hesitant because of being burned the last time or from the past expectations. But I feel that the universe wants to give you all this abundance now, this great, this happy ever after card. And you have two kings here. The two King of Wands came in again. It's really making a point of you need to be the person of the inspiration that moves your life forward. You need to be the go-getter. Follow your intuition, look at things in a different way, and go forward. Because you're going to make that decision, and it's going to be about finances, to bring you forth into more abundance. And I think the Seven of Swords is really about self-sabotage, but let's take a... Can I get a clarifier for the Seven of Swords, please? Ace of Cups. Yeah, it's saying don't self-sabotage yourself. Don't get hung up. Don't be fearful. Don't get hung up on things. You have the brand new Ace of Cups here. Again, a brand new emotional beginning. Go forward and ride it. Go. The universe wants to offer you this new cup of emotion. And usually it's not just, it's an emotional fulfillment. So a new job, a new finances coming in makes you more emotionally fulfilled. I don't really feel that this is a love reading. I feel this is more of a career, more job reading than anything else. So let's see what the Four of Swords says. Now the Four of Swords again is retreat or introspective, being introspective about something. So can we see what the Four of Swords clarifier, please? Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles here. It's saying the universe wants to give you all this abundance. Don't hesitate too much. Don't be caught up in yourself too much. You know, I know you have to think, you may be retreating a little bit from it, but don't. You're going to make the right decision for this finances. I know you will. Don't self-sabotage yourself. Keep your emotions in check. And can I get a clarifier for the Knave of Cups, please? The Hierophant. Unexpected an offering could be of love now, but with a Hierophant, I don't think it's love. Now, the Hierophant is about the subconscious, about more of that kind of realm, or it can be about institutions like governments. It could also be about balancing oneself, but it could also be maybe a corporation. It could be government. It could be anything of that sort. But there's a new offer being placed, and maybe this is a new company that you wind up working for, or again, the new job. Maybe you start working for this new corporation. I'm just going to get a little thing here, but see, this is also about moving. It's telling you to move forward. King of Wands is all about moving forward, about getting out of that negative energy, about taking the lead. Let me get another clarifier on the Hierophant, please. Can I have a clarifier on the Hierophants? Celebrations, yeah. So whatever this new offering is going to be, it's going to be a reason for celebration. And this, I don't think this is about following your sense. I think this is either maybe an actual person or an institution that might help move you forward. Maybe it's a company you start working for. Like maybe you take the balls to start something new for yourself. Maybe you're going to be like a contractor or something. You're going to get a deal. Like you start working on something, and like many contractors do, like you do this for this business, and then they pay you for whatever it is. A lot of outsourcing, basically, of whatever job it is, because a lot of people start companies that way, of outsourcing what larger companies don't really necessarily want to do anymore. And to me, that's what this feels like with this Hierophant, that another company may hire you for your skills. I feel like you're still going to be independent because you have this King of Wands energy, and you may have the decision about that. But it's going to bring you celebration. It's going to bring you abundance moving in this direction. And I really feel good about this. So let's get a final outcome for you, my dear Aries. Let's get a final outcome for you. Let's get a final outcome. Cards flipping out everywhere. Okay. Justice, or looking for truth or balance. But justice can also be, making sure that whatever actions you take, be aware of the repercussions. So you have the stars here, which is all about hope and beauty, inspiration. It's like the universe has got your back. And it's also about healing too, especially after this energy on the top here, about healing. You have the Eight of Swords, which is can be about imprisonment, but usually not often. But it's like kind of braces on the brain. It's usually the doubt that we give ourselves, that we put on a pose onto ourselves about, oh, we can't do this, we're not good enough, we don't have enough skills, blah, 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 blah. And from what I'm seeing here is that that's not the case with you. You do have the skills to do whatever you need to do. So, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. And it's funny thing is I didn't use my full outcome. There we go. Yeah, okay. So the Queen of Cups is all about putting her emotions in check. She's got the lid on her emotions. She's going to make logical decisions. You have the Five of Swords here, which is about a battle won, but at what cost? It could also be an abuse of power, but I don't necessarily see that in this particular aspect. You are the Magician here. I feel like you're going to come through this as feeling victorious, but it will have taken a bit out of you. I'm going to get a clarifier on the Justice card, please. Clarifier on the Justice. You have the King of Chalices. Okay, so yeah, it is more about looking for truth, probably within yourself, because you have, again, this King of Cups, which is pretty much the same as being the Queen of Cups, about having your emotions in check. And I think, again, the Justice card is also about balance. And when we have our emotions in balance, that's when we can make logical decisions and we can move forward. So it's interesting that you've got the King and the Queen of Cups here. And again, balancing. You had a lot of twos as well coming out, which is all about balance. And can I have a clarifier for the Eight of Swords, please? Eight of Swords, clarifier. All right. Oops, it was upside down. I don't know how I got that upside down, but yeah. The Ace of Swords. Yeah. So the universe is definitely saying, don't put this doubt in your mind. Go forward, because we're offering you a brand new start, victorious start. We're offering you these new beginnings. And the sword is also about new ideas and things going forward. And this, anytime an Ace of Swords or Pentacles, whatever is brought, it's like the universe handing you this new beginning. So it's a beautiful, beautiful card to have. And I think the cards are not over. Okay. So it's just wonderful. Can I get a clarifier on the Five of Swords, please? Clarifier on the Five of Swords. Clarifier on the Five of Swords. Okay. The Knight of Wands. So again, inspiration, running forward, taking charge. I think once you need to take charge of your life, is what I'm saying, is you need to go forward with this, keep your emotions in check, move forward. The universe has have you, and you are the magician of your life. You are the magician. You can create this. You can manifest this. So I know there was apparently things that didn't work out before with someone or group or whoever it was that this Ten of Swords was, is that you're now being offered a new beginning to move forward. Do not be fearful of these new beginnings. You need to go forward. You can't circulate it with the doubt. It's saying definitely be this King and Queen of Cups. And have your emotions in check, make rational thoughts, trust your intuition, be these King of Wands, move forward, grab what you want, look at things in a different perspective, like from what you're doing now. You will make the decision. You have these Ace of Cups and everything coming through, and all this abundance that the universe wants to give you. I really think this is going to be a beautiful reading for you. And I know this year has been very challenging for many of us. Thank God it's almost over. But 2020 does stand to be a much better year, thankfully. But it looks like things are turning in your favor. So, Aries, I hope it resonated with you. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you do need a reading, again, it's in the About section on the tab on my page. And I will talk to you later. All right, you take care. Ciao.